Hi, everyone.
Hi. Hi.
Can you guys see the picture of the panda bear, or do you see me?
We see both.
Hi, guys. It's been a long time since we've used Zoom. I have to remember what to do.
She was trying to figure that out for like a ton.
Because we had parent view. We didn't have two views.
Not here. All right, I'm going to put myself on mute while we wait for more people to come in so you can get your paints ready and get yourself a snack or a drink. And then I'm going to share my screen just so you kind of know what we're about to do. If you can look in the chat too, there's a form. It's like our sign-in sheet. You guys can click on that form and type your name in there so we know who came to our meeting today. But I'm going to share my screen right now, just kind of as a welcome sign so people see what we're about to do.
Oh.
Welcome, everyone. We're just still waiting for people to come in. Thank you, everyone who made it to the meeting. I'm glad you were able to get in. Hi, guys. Thank you for being patient. We'll get started. Let's say at 6:05, we'll get ready. Okay. right, guys, I have a parent question. If there's a parent out there that could answer this for me, I'm having some emails from people that couldn't join. Were you able just to click the link and join, or was there anything special that anyone had to do? Does anyone have any tips for me on that? You could just click it and join?
I had to do an update on
Pretty
app.
much the only thing that we had to do is special.
Sorry, my volume must be down. I'm rusty with the computer. There we go. All right, I can hear you now. What am I doing?
I had to do an update on Abigail's Zoom in order to get in.
Okay. Okay, I think that was the case because I had to update.
It's like signing in with. Yeah, signing in with like the SSO was required, but just, very easy, quick step.
Okay, sorry about that extra work. Okay, with the SSO. All right, guys, I'm gonna check my emails and send out a couple of links and see if I can help some people. We'll see if we can get started close to 6:05, okay? Hey, Miss Jordan.
Hey, I gotta see how to turn my camera on.
We're rusty. It's been a while.
Camera is powered in.
Miss Proctor, you're muted.
Thank you for that. I'm doing it again. All right, let me send out those couple of emails for the people that have gotten back. We'll get started soon. I want to see if we can get some more people to come in. Seems like the computers and updates are kind of giving people a headache. So give me a couple of minutes, you guys. Thank you. And Miss Jordan, the form is in the chat. And everyone else, if you just joined, can you go to the chat? There's a form link to click on to please sign in so that the school knows, who was able to attend with us tonight. From student view. Okay.
All right, thank you.
I'll send that information out. Yeah, thank you, Miss Jordan. All right, you guys, welcome. I think we're gonna get ready to get started. So if you had something going on, get yourselves ready. Sorry for the people that weren't able to get in, which obviously wasn't you guys. I'm glad your computers were working for you. This will be recorded and we can post it to our YouTube page. So if you know someone that's trying to get in and they can't for whatever reason, they can either paint for themselves or they can watch our YouTube video when it gets uploaded. Boys and girls, welcome, and families, welcome. It's nice to see you guys again. You can keep your camera on or off, it's up to you, but this is going to be recorded and it will be shared on our school's YouTube page. So families, if you're not comfortable with that, feel free to turn your camera off. I understand. And also try to keep yourself muted so that we can all, hear okay. If you have something you have to ask, feel free to unmute and ask, but just keep in mind that, we're going to be recording. For the first couple of minutes, I'm gonna let you know what we're doing and go over a few things, and then we'll get started painting our panda picture. Are you guys excited?
Hey, Miss Proctor, did you make me a co-host?
I did.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, and
I'm
if
still working on the camera thing.
okay.
Got it, thanks.
Poor families are slowly getting in. I feel really bad. I feel like we should have kept a tech person with me tonight. All right. So welcome. I'm going to share my screen and go over a couple of things, and then we'll get started. Okay, give me a thumbs up if you see my panda presentation. All right, sweet, thank you. Okay, so welcome to paint night. It's pretty cool that we're doing it on Zoom again. Hopefully it lets more people join in. If you didn't already check the chat, there's a sign-in form. Like I said, that helps the school to know who got to participate. So please click on that link and sign in. Thank you for doing that. We're gonna paint something like this panda picture today, but you as an artist and you with your family can change things. I'm gonna paint the bamboo in the background. You might like to do something else back there. So when it's time, you can make your own decisions. Okay. So let's see. Okay, set up your paint space. Looks like a lot of you guys are already ready. Have your paints out. Miss Clark set them up in little containers for you. So set them out around you, get ready. You probably need a paper plate or something that you can mix your paint colors on. I'm going to say a paper plate would work really well, but if you just have like some old paper or somewhere you can mix up your paints, that would be good. You might want to lay out newspaper or something like a paint mat. In class we use the paint mat. If you're working on your table, you want to protect it. So find something to lay under your canvas. And then also, since you're on your device, try to keep your device safe. I have my laptop up on a little book, so it's not really near my water in case I make a spill. Think about being careful with your computer. Okay, so get your paint stuff set up, get your brushes out. Maybe a paper towel would be a good idea. I didn't put on here that you need a cup of water for your to clean your brushes, so make sure you get yourself a cup of water too. All right, here's some other notes about what we're going to do. Like I said, our Zoom meeting right now is being recorded, and then it'll get shared on our school YouTube page. If you would like to have your camera off, that's fine. This isn't class or anything. It's just for fun. So you don't need it on unless you'd like it on. That's fine. Please keep yourself on mute unless you need to tell me something or unless you have a question. In the chat, there's going to be a sign-in form. That's important for the school. In your paint bag, there's a piece of paper. It says evaluation. Our school relies on those evaluations so that we can keep doing after-school activities. So please, 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 after our paint night, fill that evaluation form in and turn it in with your child, and they'll give it to their teacher and it'll get handed to the right person. But if you would please fill out that form, that enables us to keep doing stuff like this. Okay. Thank you for participating, and thank you to Miss Clark and Miss Jordan for putting all this together. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for your help. Okay, paint night tips. Number one, you can follow along with me or make your own choices. I'll go kind of slow, and I'm going to show you how to paint like the panda I showed you in the very beginning with the green bamboo background. But maybe your bedroom's purple and you want to do purple bamboo or shapes or something. You can make whatever choices you want. This is your art project. I'm using that picture from the first slide, this one right here. This is my guide. So that's what I'm going to kind of go with tonight. We will have to mix colors. If you look at your paints, you see that you have the primary colors, red, yellow, and blue. And then you have black and white. We're going to have to do some mixing. On your screen, you see the secondary colors. Green is probably the only color we're really going to have to make. To make green, you need yellow and, anybody know? Yellow and, if you want to unmute and say it, you can.
Blue.
Blue, good job. Yeah, you need yellow and blue. So we're going to make green. If you need to make something darker, you would add black. To make something lighter, you can add white, or you can just add more water to it. And if you forget those things, don't worry, it's not a quiz. I will help you out. We'll go over it again. Okay. So look at all you guys. Welcome. Does anyone have any questions before we get started? Okay, Miss Jordan's checking the chat. So if you do, feel free to ask a question there.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, thank you, Miss Jordan. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to change my screen, and I'm going to show you my. Sorry, I'm going to show you what I'm working. I'm going to show you my canvas, and we're going to get started. So let me remember how to do that and flip it around real quick. Okay. All right, there's my screen, and then.
Hi, Miss Proctor.
Hi, welcome. We're just getting started. You're just in time. All right, so right now you guys should see me giving you a thumbs up. You got it? Are we cool? Excellent. So here's my canvas. I'm at school right now. I'm using one of the school tables, so you kind of recognize this area. We've got our canvas. You have 2 paint brushes that were in your pack. One is wider. When we paint the background, you're probably going to use your wider brush. It might take a little while. If you have your own paint brushes, you can use that too. And then your smaller one for close details. You should have a cup of water and some paper towels. You should also have your paints from Miss Clark. If you want to open those up and set them out, you can, or you can wait until you get to it. Okay. All right, I'm going to get started right now painting the entire background like a light green. So right now I'm going to make some green paint, but I want it to be light because it's in the background. I want it to be watery. Don't laugh at it, but here's my practice from earlier. It's not, you can see I just sketched it, but if you notice the background's going to be a lot lighter, and then we'll have some darker green bamboo. So if you're making green with me, get ready. Get your paper plate out or whatever you're going to mix green paint on. I'm going to use my paper plate to scoop out some yellow and to scoop out some blue to make my green. So get yourself ready. Take the little lids off. Put them somewhere off to the side because they're nice and wet, right? You don't want to accidentally touch that. So kind of get them out of your way. All right. Now, if you look at the background of your panda picture, there's a lot to paint. So when we mix green, we kind of need to make a lot of green. We need to make a good amount of green. So take your widest paintbrush and scoop out some blue. It's nice and drippy. I'm going to do 2 scoops of blue and see how far that gets me. See how I'm just wiping it on my plate. This is going to be my mixing area. I don't want to mix in here because it will mess up my blue paint. So I'm putting the blue down. Now I need the yellow. I'm not going to put my dirty brush in there. Got to go clean your brush. Swish it around a little bit. Rub it on the bottom if you need to. Do a little inspection. Mine's still pretty dirty. And then use your paper towel to clean it up more. Scrub it out. All right, scoop up some yellow, put it near your blue. We're about to mix it up. I'm gonna do probably 2 or 3 scoops of yellow. I want a light yellow color. So I want more yellow than I want blue. All right. Now, boys and girls, we want this paint to be kind of thin or see-through or watery. So we're going to add a little bit of water to it. Stick your brush in the water. It's okay if it's still dirty. And just scoop out some water and kind of add it in. See, I added a couple of drops. That's just going to make the paint a little bit, well, watery, right? Thinner. Then go ahead and mix it up. You probably already have a nice green going on. All right. Now we have a lot to paint, so I'm not going to say paint fast, but make sure you paint kind of fast. Otherwise, your paint might start to dry up on you. So when you're painting these big areas, you can just paint kind of quick. Up and down. I'm going to go up and down because I'm going to kind of think about the bamboo in the background. And bamboo is a plant that grows nice and tall. So when I paint, I'm going to use my up and down paint strokes here. Slow down when you get close to your little panda. Maybe use the edge of your brush like this and kind of drive it around there. If you accidentally get something in the panda, that's fine because we're going to paint him too. If you want now and then, dip your brush in the water too to get it a little wet. And that will make your paint get thinner and lighter in some places. It will look more like the jungle where your panda might be. So we're all painting our background right now. I wonder if any of you guys are doing something different than green. You can do whatever you want. This is your artwork. Remember, some places you can go really fast. Over here where there's nothing that I'm gonna bump into, my paintbrush can go really fast up and down. But when I get close to the bear, I'm going to slow down and use the edge of my brush. And if something happens and you run out of paint, just make some more. You remember what to do. Yellow and blue, probably a little bit more yellow. We want this green paint to be a little bit lighter since it's going to be the background. For anyone that came in late, I'm sorry about the Zoom issues. I'll definitely pass that information on. Maybe we can try to do like a troubleshooting thing in the future. This panda bear is cute. My goodness, I can't wait to see what you guys come up with.
Everybody's busy painting. I don't see any questions, no hands raised.
It's fun. You just get zoned out when you paint, don't you, Miss Jordan?
Yes, they're doing a good job.
And Miss Jordan, you do paint nights. How come you're not hosting this?
No, I'm just the monitor today.
Did you get a paint canvas too? Or are you going to do this?
I do have one. I'm just monitoring right now.
All right.
I'm going to chime in though.
Okay, good, Miss Jordan. Thank you. Yeah, if you have any tips, you might have some good tips for explaining.
Seems
So
like
I
they're
already,
fully engaged.
yeah. So I already said this. I don't want to keep repeating, but I'm going to do it in case somebody, got logged out or whatever. I'm painting in vertical brush strokes because I'm thinking about the bamboo that's growing in the background. And even though this doesn't look like bamboo, it kind of gives you the idea of something growing back there. Of course, you can paint horizontally and back and forth or in any direction you want. But if you're trying to give it the idea of grass down here at the bottom, you would probably paint vertical strokes. So the way you use your paintbrush really makes you have an idea of something else happening in your painting too. Got to slow down around this little foot. You guys, I did not use a paint mat. Oh boy, messy table.
Miss Proctor, you better clean that up so Mr. Wilson won't be mad at you.
Don't tell don't tell the building service people that are here waiting for me to get out. For anyone that came in late, you can see we're just painting our background. We made green by mixing yellow and blue. This green is really light and watery, so you need more yellow than you do blue. Mix up those two colors on a paper plate or somewhere that you have. Maybe add some water to it to make it thin or lighter, or more transparent. All right, welcome anyone who got in late. Sorry about the computer issues. We are just painting the background of our panda picture. We made green paint to make it look like bamboo. Like I said, here's my kind of silly sketch that I practiced earlier. So right now we're painting this light green part that would be in the way back, and later on we'll add some more bamboo. If you don't want to paint your background green, you can do whatever you want. Maybe you have a color scheme that you want to work with. Put a cool rainbow behind your panda. You could do that. It's up to you and your family. I won't mind to look like he's sitting out, in a field somewhere in the rainforest or something and having some bamboo. Do they live in the rainforest? Well, I'm not sure about that one. No, I don't think they live in the rainforest.
Our students are too busy painting. They're not even trying to answer our questions.
And I feel like Bob Ross over here, like I want to ask rhetorical questions. What are you asking? Okay, Bentley says I think China. Yeah, I was thinking China too.
Oh, Miss Proctor, behave yourself. AP in the house.
Oh, Miss Finneran's here, everyone.
Were y'all purposefully leaving me out?
Settle down, everybody. We were having a paint party without you, Miss Finneran.
I'm so look, you're on the bad news, girl.
Sorry about the computer issues. I don't know what was going on. I really don't know. How did you finally get in?
It just came up. I've been sitting here just clicking,
Oh.
and then it came up. All right, so let me see where we are. Ooh.
All right, so
yeah,
we made green. Anyone that came in late, we mixed a little bit more yellow than we did blue to make our green. Use a paper plate or something that you have that you can mix on. And we're making it kind of watery because this is the very far background of our panda scene. All right, let's see. CCB, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know anything about Zoom anymore. I feel like I blocked all of that out from virtual learning and now I don't even know how to troubleshoot. I was trying to talk earlier with the mute on something, the girls had to tell me. So I wish I knew more about all that. Sorry about the issues, you guys. All right, so hello again to anyone that got in. Thank you for sticking with the Zoom link. I'm sorry about all that issue. Again, we just made green for our background. We mixed more yellow than blue on a paper plate. I added water to mine to make it thin and kind of transparent. And then we just painted or like washed the whole background with our largest paintbrush. Remember, you can paint nice and fast in these big areas and then slow down when you get close to your panda. That'll save you some extra painting later, as long as you stay in the lines there. All right, I'm gonna flip my camera back to me and just kind of check in with people. I don't expect you all to be done right now. Don't rush. I just want to see how everyone's doing. If anybody wants to share their progress, feel free.
Oh, I love the hearts.
Who did hearts? Let me see. Oh, look at all these nice greens. Oh, you did hearts. I like the hearts too. Look at these.
Oh, I love the different shades of green and
you.
yellow.
I do too. And
Oh,
look how
I see yours. Where's
look how-
Maya and Callie?
look how clean. And you got your camera, Miss Jordan, do you?
Oh, I'm on 2 computers now.
Yeah, you guys are doing a great job, and you're painting so carefully around all the little edges.
Danica, did you already paint your bear?
Nelly, you're doing fine. Keep it up.
Oh, that was your brother.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, look at the happy
more
hearts.
Hearts.
Uh-huh. Very cute.
Where's Izzy? Oh, there I see you. Had to move over to the next screen.
Jeez, Miss Jordan, you have a whole computer, like a airport set up over there, huh? You got all the screens and.
I want to make sure I'm on top of it.
Well,
Oh,
you're.
look, there's little Mr. Finneran.
Hello. And just another reminder to anyone who came in late, you didn't hear my note earlier. This is probably going to be shared on our school YouTube page. So if you don't want, your camera on, of course you can turn it off or readjust it. Not everyone might be comfortable with that, but it's just our school YouTube page, it'll be our community accessing it. So
Only 50 million people. No need to be worried.
it's our paint night will go viral.
Right.
All right, I'm gonna flip back to my camera for a couple minutes. Since a few people got in a little bit late, we're gonna give them a couple extra minutes and then we'll go on to the next step. You guys can probably already figure out what we're gonna do. It's a panda bear. It's gonna be a lot of black and white. We're going to paint, bamboo. It's not a very long painting activity, so don't stress out. Yeah, you're gonna be on YouTube. You're gonna be famous. You're panda bears.
We're going to show at YouTube how we work together at Mount Hope.
Yeah. All right, another quick reminder while you're painting to families that are out there helping your children. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. Miss Clark is the parent liaison. She reminded me to please ask you to fill out the evaluation at the end. These evaluations are just how the schools kind of function with these different events. By filling this out, the school, our school knows what we like, what we want more of, or how they can use their funds better. So please fill out that evaluation, send it in with your child. You don't need to put your name on it or anything. We appreciate it. Thank you. I still see some people painting, so I'm not going to rush you. How about this? Give me a thumbs up if you're done with your background. And if you're not done, that's okay. I just want to kind of read the room here. All right, there's a lot of thumbs up. And if you want to show it off, yeah, let's do a little show off if you're comfortable with your camera on. Ooh, we got the hearts. We got some personalizing, lots of green. Very nice. We have such wonderful artists at our school.
I see.
Excuse
I
me.
like the blue too.
Some of us are getting really excited about our paintings. Wonderful. Look at Avery over there.
Hi, Miss Proctor.
Hi, Leah.
Sorry I was late.
That's okay. I think the internet was giving people, or Zoom was giving people a hard time.
It's okay. We won't mark you tardy this time.
I'll put you on mute, then you can say what I did.
All right, I'm going to get ready for the next step in about a minute. So if you're working on your background, you can either take a break and join us with the next step, or you can
Okay.
keep working at your own pace. The good thing about this is you have all night at your house to work on it. So if you feel like we're going too fast, as long as you get the idea, you're going to do this. You're going to do a great job. We're just painting our panda bear. You can handle this. I have faith in you.
Miss Proctor.
What?
I accidentally put yellow on it.
That's okay. Maybe there's some yellow stuff growing in the background, right?
Okay.
Okay, so I'm switching my camera over and I'm going to spotlight myself, getting ready to paint the next part. Actually, we're going to get ready to draw the eyes on. So if you can find a pencil or something to draw with.
It's probably going to be a minute before I'm done.
That's fine. And like I said, if you're a little bit far behind anyone, that's okay. I know that some people just got in. Don't feel like you have to rush. You're here to have a good time tonight. So if you can, go find yourself a pencil. We have a couple of things we're going to draw on here. Panda's staring you down. Well, not yet. He doesn't have any eyes, but almost. Okay, so step 2, we need to draw 2 eyes, a nose, and a mouth. I'm going to draw my eyes and nose and mouth to look like the one from my example. So I'm going to draw 2 big circles and then the smaller little black circles. I'm going to make my nose look like this nose, like the little dog nose. A lot of us draw noses like this. And then kind of the little muzzle smile there. So inside the panda's black spot, go ahead and draw your eyes. Think about the size of them. I'm going to make mine about the size of a dime. Your black spot could be looking down. Maybe your panda's looking up, looking to the left, looking to the right. Maybe it's cross-eyed. You can put your black spot wherever you want. You don't need to color it in because we'll paint it later. Okay. All right, remember the panda's nose has a nice big curve at the top. And then it comes down, kind of makes a V at the bottom. So figure out where your nose is going to go. Don't draw it yet until you're happy with the area. I'm going to put my curve right here. And then curve around the side. Curve around this side. And then make my V. And then the mouth is like a backwards J and a regular J, right? Like a fish hook kind of shape. So go down, and then curve. Nice little happy panda. Okay. While we have our pencil, let's go ahead. Yeah, look at those faces. I love them. Nice job. This is how you make it your own panda. Maybe your panda is fancy too. It has eyelashes. Who knows? You can draw a line right here to show that this ear is going to be black. I put a little X in it. I'm going to paint that black. And then you have a curve here or a separation. This part will be black. See? All right.
Miss Proctor,
Yeah. What's up?
Uh-oh, I may have muted them.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, unmute and ask your question.
Yep, you can unmute and ask. Or you can chat your question too. Miss Jordan is our helper. She can always read it if we have to, or she can help you answer it. All right. The next step is to, now this part kind of sounds funny. You might not want to do it, but I'm going to go ahead and do it. The next step is to paint the white areas white. And one reason you would do that is because the canvas might have gotten dirty or kind of like messy on the sides from painting the green. So we're going to paint the white areas white with your, obviously, with your white paint. I feel like I said white 85 times. Sorry. So go ahead and get your white paint. Open it up. For this one, I'm probably going to, I'm not sure. For this one, I might use both paintbrushes. I'll use my wide paintbrush for the bigger areas, and then I'm going to use my small paintbrush for these little areas. In between the eyes, it's going to get kind of tight. All right, let's see, spotlight. Okay, so here on its face, the background is white. A lot of you probably already knew that. And then you could paint the white part of the eye. And then down here, I'm going to call this as belly. The part in between the paws can be white too. Now, I doubt all pandas have those same exact marks. So if you want to change your panda up, remember, it's up to you and your family. You're the artist. But I'm going to paint the background of my face white, my eyes white, and then the belly white. These paws are actually going to be pink later, so you don't need to worry about those right now, okay? So get your white ready. Maybe cleaned your paintbrush out really well, otherwise it's a little bit green, I bet.
Miss Proctor,
Yeah,
look how textury mine looks.
let me see. Let me take myself off the spotlight so I can see you better. I like being on the spotlight. What about my painting? I'm kidding. Let me see. Oh yeah, look at all these paintings. Oh, look at the personality on these paintings already is unbelievable.
And my little sister's complete.
Oh, look
Oh,
at
that's cute.
look at all these.
Sit down, Minnie.
Minnie.
Boy, some of you guys really came up with your own fun ideas too. These are wonderful. Good job, everybody. I'm still painting my white face. It feels silly to paint white on top of white, doesn't it? Now, some of you get it. You know what's up. I'm feeling a little bit silly here because some of this was already just so white, but that's okay. It'll look extra white now.
Sometimes when I'm using my paint pens, I do that too. It makes a lot of sense, actually.
Just to make it like pop a little bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if I go over the edge too.
Oh, yeah. You know, I did notice when I got out of the line here a little bit that the white paint helped me clean it up. So that's definitely one bonus.
Hi, Miss Proctor.
Hi. I'm glad you guys could all take some time out of your night tonight to join us. This is really exciting. It's fun to do some painting together.
We had trouble getting in on Mommy's iPad and Daddy's iPad, but it finally worked on my computer.
Good. I'm glad you stuck with it. And I'm really sorry that you had trouble getting in.
It's all right.
You guys are awesome for dealing with that. I would have already gotten frustrated.
Hi, Lisa. Hi.
Yeah, we had the same problem. I am on my mommy's phone.
Yeah, you know, I wondered if the phones were better, or not better, but I wonder if the phones would have not given the same problem as the computers.
Miss Proctor.
What?
I keep messing up. Hi, Leah.
That's okay.
You
Don't mess if
never
you mess
mess
up.
up.
Yeah,
It's just your own.
exactly. Miss Jordan. There's no messing up here.
Right.
Can I
It's
come
just
with
your
the
own
whole body?
personal design.
So does that mean my panda is supposed to be white?
Well, it could be I'm sure it could be a pink panda too.
I was getting ready to say it's not supposed to be pink.
I think a pink panda would be fabulous, honestly.
So then how do I make the pink? Is it red and white?
What do you guys think? Is it red and white? Yep. Red and white will give you a nice pink.
Yep, Skylar said yes.
We're gonna make pink for his little paws later, but yeah, pink panda would be great. Boy, that's a good idea. Valentine's Day panda. I have one little hair on my paintbrush that's longer than the other ones. Does anyone else have a funny paintbrush? Oh man, when that happens.
Yeah, I have a funny paint.
You have a funny one. You have a special one like me. I just pulled it out. I gave him a little haircut.
Okay. Hi, Miss Proctor.
Hi,
I'm
welcome.
Rosario.
Hi, Rosario.
I
It's nice to see you. I see you working hard over there.
there then it doesn't get away with this.
There you go.
All right, so I finished my white. I'm going to check in with you guys in a second and see where you're at. And once most of us have a thumbs up, then we'll
Miss
go to the next step.
Proctor,
What?
I'm done with the paint, the white paint.
Good.
So I'm ready to move on to the next step.
Yep, you can move on to the next step or you can wait for us.
I will. I just don't have pink. Like
You don't have the
pink
paints?
paint. No, I don't. I have like the white paint and the yellow paint and the red paint and the blue paint and the black paint.
Good. So did you make green for your background yet?
Yeah, I did. You
Okay,
want me to
good.
show you?
Yeah, you can show us. Go ahead and hold it up. Very nice. Yes,
Miss
you have.
Proctor, do we have to paint the panda white?
Absolutely not. You can use
No.
whatever colors you and your family agree on. Okay.
Okay. My mom, me and my brother wanted me to have some pizza because they don't want me to mess up on this because I just got really late.
You're okay. It looks like you caught up fine for getting on late, so you're doing a great job.
I just got paint on my hands,
All right.
but it's fine.
Paint the ears white.
The ears, boys and girls, the ears are gonna be, I'm gonna paint mine like this picture here. So I'm gonna make my ears black and the spaces around my eyes black. It looks like a lot of you are ready for that step. Give me a thumbs up if you're ready for the next step. All right, very good. Thank you for being patient. If you're not ready, remember, work at your own pace, okay? I am gonna get ready for the black parts. So clean your paintbrushes, get them nice and clean, open up your black paint. I'm gonna put myself on the spotlight again. So here's what I'm gonna paint black right now. I'm gonna paint the whole body down here, the little feet, the back legs, the paws, the arms, this space around the eyes, and then the nose, and then both ears. After we paint that in, we're also gonna add a little bit of fur. Do you see the texture? So we'll use our smaller paintbrush to add a couple of extra little pieces of fur coming off the panda to make him look like he's nice and fluffy. So get your black ready. My black paint spilled on me a little bit, so I got to be careful with the lid.
You gonna be in trouble, Miss
I'm
Proctor.
making a mess, Miss Jordan. Don't tell anyone. I already got told I had too many art supplies in here by Mr. Posey, so I don't want any more of that. All right. So I've got my black, working on the ears. You might need to do like me. You might need to end up holding your canvas so it doesn't move around. So find a nice clean space that's not wet and hold it down so it doesn't wiggle all over.
Miss Proctor,
Yeah,
can we use some other colors that we have at our house?
absolutely. If it's okay with your family, it's okay with me.
Okay.
Yeah, if you had glitter or something fun, you guys can get as creative as your family wants. Although I didn't just mention glitter. Sorry, families.
Little.
No glitter. I take it back. Glitter's not allowed. Remember, your paintbrush has a really cool, it can be wide, or obviously if you paint that way. And then if you flip it on the edge, you've got that nice clean corner that you can use to paint those tricky areas. When you're going around your ear, you can kind of drive your paintbrush edge around there and get a nice smooth line.
Parent question here.
Yeah.
So if they start painting with glitter, can we send the glitter with them?
You know what? As long as it's loose in their book bag, so it can spill everywhere in the hallway.
Okay.
Please.
Miss Proctor,
Glitter is so much fun, but it is such a mess. We can all agree.
Yes.
All right. Now getting around these eyes is going to be tricky. What do you guys think? The big brush or the little brush?
I'm thinking the little
the
brush.
little brush.
Yeah, definitely a little brush.
Little.
I'm going to do the big brush in these big areas here, and then I'm going to slow down with my little brush.
Miss Proctor,
Yeah.
look at mine.
Let me see. Oh, you're doing a wonderful job. Look at your ears. I just finished my ears too.
They look
Wow,
pretty
Leah.
good.
Boys and girls, we'll do a little show off in a couple of minutes so you can show off your progress.
Okay.
If you want to. All right, let's see. Yeah, my brush is too big to get in that nose. I feel like I'm not going to stay in the line. So think about where you can fit your paintbrush. You might need a smaller one. Some of you might have paintbrushes at home that you can use. These ones are actually pretty good. I don't mind these brushes too bad. And boys and girls, when we're done, I'm pretty sure we're going to have a good amount of paint left. So if it's okay with your family, you can always recap your paints and then find some paper or cardboard or something and do your own little paintings. But make sure you talk to your family about that because you don't want your paint just sitting around getting in somebody's way.
Miss Proctor,
Yeah,
if we don't have a nose on ours, can we paint our nose?
absolutely. And we drew the little smile on there too. It's kind of hard to see mine, but we drew ours like, you know, like a little fishhook smile, a little line down and then two curves. Maybe you give
Okay.
your panda kissy lips. That would be fun. Oh, I guess I keep thinking about a Valentine's Day panda. Boys and girls, when you paint your mouth, Obviously, that's a skinny line, so you might need to just use the very tip of your small brush and pretend that you're just drawing instead of really just doing a big paint stroke. Do your little curves. All right.
Miss Proctor,
Yeah,
for ours, we already drew the feet, so we're
Good.
painting around the feet.
okay, that's fine. I thought about doing that too, and that might, we'll have to compare and see how that looked. I think that was probably a good idea.
This is mine so far.
Yeah, let's do a little show off for anyone that wants to. Remember, of course, we're being recorded. You might not be comfortable, but if you want to do a show off, let's see what you got. Anybody that wants to do a progress? Oh my goodness, how cute.
Oh.
That's like a trip to the zoo here. Look at all these pandas. A mustache.
Oh,
Let me see. Where's that mustache at?
Alan, that's nice.
Where is Landon at? Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm seeing some wonderful pictures.
Proctor,
What?
mine was crying black.
Oh.
I don't know why, I had too much water on it.
That's okay. And I like how you added fur already to your panda too. That was a good idea. Boy, some of you guys
I
are really
wouldn't say-
advanced. Look at this well, I don't want to say fast is great, but some of you are really going at it with your painting. I need to catch up. Let's stop talking so much over here. You guys are holding me up.
I'm behind too, Miss Proctor.
Well, you were busy helping us out, Miss Jordan. Your excuse.
Okay, we have all that time.
Boys and girls, I used to.
yours is going, Miss Proctor.
What'd you say?
I like how yours is going.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, no one complimented me yet, everyone. Thank you. All right.
When we were doing a activity with Miss Kendall in our class earlier, I'm really good at doing art, so I want to be an art teacher when I grow up, just like you.
Oh, that's exciting. Thank
Me
you for
too.
thank you for sharing that. I think you'd be a great art teacher.
Because I'm really good at doing art.
Do you like working with all different ages of kids?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
And I even do shop class with my dad.
Well, it sounds like you're built to be a teacher.
Miss Proctor, can you
What?
see what I made?
Yeah, let me see.
I made two things. So I made this Christmas tree,
Oh, look at that.
a house.
Look at those beautiful artworks. Nice job. Very fun.
Pictures upstairs.
We have some very talented people in our school.
We do.
Miss Proctor,
What?
can I show you mine?
What? You can show us your panda. Yeah, let's see your panda.
Good job.
Oh,
Aw. I use my skinny one right here,
mm-hmm.
and then I traced the lines, and then I put the outlines, and then I just filled it in.
Good. It sounds like you're really thinking like an artist over there.
Yep. And guess what?
What?
So you can't hear any sounds because I'm in my room.
Good. You guys are all doing a great job keeping yourselves, nice and quiet or on mute unless you have something to say. Thank you for
My
doing that.
mom keeps coming in here and taking pictures of me.
Moms are like that. Families are like that.
That's Proctor. I'm kind of adding hairlines to mine.
What do you mean? Oh, you're still on mute, Layla. What'd you say?
I'm adding little white lines on it, where the white is, as
Mhm.
little hair sticking out.
Oh, yeah, you're definitely getting the idea. I like how a lot of you are going at your own pace. So if you're ready to move on, feel free. You do not have to wait for us. You guys have your own great
Proctor.
ideas. What?
Look at mine.
Excellent. Look at the little feet. I like how big your panda's eyes are. It's kind of like he's surprised or excited.
That's because I used money to draw it.
Oh, you traced a coin. That was a good idea.
I got mine with Proctor. Proctor, look.
Look at that. A little love panda over there. I like your black eyes. Oh, and you look at Izzy. Izzy, are those hearts too?
Yeah.
Oh.
Miss Proctor, look at mine. My
Oh,
pen.
goodness. Let me see. Where are you at? Why can't I not find you? Oh, you're right there. Look at your panda. My goodness. Looks nice and fluffy.
Thank you.
All right, boys and girls, keep working on your black. If you're working with me, we're going to move on in a couple of minutes. I'll check in and see how you're doing with your black.
Miss Proctor, I added a little bow to my panda.
You added a bow?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. They're just getting even cuter than they already were.
Miss Proctor,
What?
I need to get a plate to put these two colors on.
Okay, you're good. We're not moving on yet. Well, boys and girls, oh, look at that one. Look at these little pandas. You guys ready for a panda show off? Anybody that wants to, get your panda ready.
Yeah. Panda show off.
Yeah, panda show off.
Oh,
Let's see them all. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm gonna do a print screen. So I have a copy of this picture. Oh, my print screen. How do I print screen? Gosh, it's been so long. All right. Pandas in 1. I'm gonna do it on 3. 1, 2, 3. Awesome pandas. Round of applause for you guys. These look super cute. You already know what to do too. You don't even know. You know what? You guys
I
should be the
haven't done
teachers.
very much.
That's okay.
Call for you, Miss Proctor, too.
Thank you, thank you. My panda's the teacher panda. He's my panda. All right, let's get ready to do the next part since you're ready. Some of you have already added.
Look at Ariel.
I know these are so cute. You guys are all doing a wonderful job. I'm very impressed. Oh, I like all those colors. Look at all those colors on that picture. We should do a finger paint one day. That'd be fun. All right, let's see. So boys and girls, we're about to add some texture to our panda. Some of you already did this. Sorry, I'm having a computer problem for a second. Okay, so we're gonna add some texture on our panda. You need your smallest brush if you're ready to add some texture. So clean your brush really well. We're gonna add a little bit of black texture and some white fur texture. Clean your brush really well. Maybe wipe it on your paper towel. Okay, so I'm going to start with black. And right around the ears, I'm going to use the very tip of my brush to add just some small pieces of hair sticking out. Probably they wouldn't stick straight up. You know, there might be some curve, just like your hair goes in a certain direction. The panda's hair might kind of curve around the ear. So I'm going to do a couple little lines of fur, all going in the same direction. If the fur is going in different directions, it looks like the panda's having a bad hair day, you know. So on this ear, I'm going to go and curve the other way. I'm going to make little tiny pieces of hair going around the ear. Swoosh, swoosh, with the tip of my brush. Now I'll do white ones in a second, but my paintbrush is already black. So I'm going to skip the white area. I'm going to do a couple of pieces of fur coming out of his shoulder area, making some little short lines. And then some lines on this side going in the other direction. These are little diagonal lines. Maybe your panda has furry feet. You could add some little fur on his paws down here.
My mom put my hair in a ponytail.
Yeah, good. Get your hair out of the way, right? You don't want it dripping getting in your paint, do you? All right. I'm going to add white fur around his cheeks and the top of his head. So I need to clean my brush really well. You don't want to mess with that white paint. I'm drying it off so it's not all watery. I want this paint to be kind of thick. And think about where you might see fur on your panda's cheeks. On this cheek, I'm gonna paint some fur down, kind of like I did with the ear. Little short lines. Make your panda extra cute and fluffy. Maybe he has a couple, or she or whoever has a couple little hairs on the top of its head. And then I'm gonna put a couple more on this side. All right, I'm pretty happy with that. While we have our white paint, let's add a couple of shiny spots. Now your eyes might still be wet and your nose might still be wet. That's okay as long as you just don't mix up the paint. I'm going to add a little white spot in each eye to make it look like it's shiny. So I have a little bit of white paint on the tip of my brush, and I'm going to use the very tip of my brush to put like kind of like a moon shape, like a little curve right here to make that eye look shiny, and a little curve inside this black part to make that eye look shiny. So if you want to add that part, you can. I'm also going to add a small curve on the top of his nose because if he's like a dog, I'm not really sure, but their noses are usually wet. So this shiny spot would show the texture of their nose. Maybe it's wet, maybe the skin there is kind of shiny. So I added a couple little white spots here to show the shiny spots on the panda. While our paintbrush is still white, let's outline the legs a little bit. If you look at my panda's legs, you get the idea. You see that this is a paw and this is a paw, but you kind of can't tell where the paws stop. So we're going to use our white paint kind of as a pencil and redraw the legs and show that line that was here earlier. We're going to show that line again. So get a little bit of white paint on the tip of your brush. Let's pretend our paintbrush is kind of like a pencil. I'm going to do a line right here to show the outside of the arm. So like this, just like that. And then I'm going to do another line on this side to show the outside of this arm. And then down here where the paws meet, I'm going to show one paw because it looks like his feet are like overlapping like this. So I'm going to show you one of the paws. Maybe I'll just do this one. I'm going to use like a letter C. One paw is in front and the other one is hiding behind. So I just did one curve. Now over here for the feet, I want to kind of show you that where the foot is. We closed up a line right here. This is the foot and this part is his leg. So we need to kind of separate this little foot from the leg with kind of a small line right there, a little curve. And then on this side, show where his foot is, show the shape of his foot.
Miss
by adding
Proctor,
another
look at
curve.
mine.
Very cute. I like all your details. He's got little red cheeks over there. Look at that. All right.
Miss Proctor, how do you like mine?
I love it. Let me get myself off the spotlight so I can see better.
Miss
Miss
Proctor,
Proctor,
What?
can I copy it for yours?
Yeah, of course.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
you can't even see it.
Because every time I try to talk, like the microphone like mutes.
Well, it's better to stay on mute, Leah, just so everyone can kind of hear, because if we all unmute, then it gets really noisy.
Yeah.
Nice job. Look at Skylar. Look at, oh, very cute. Look at Kinley over
Miss
there.
Proctor, look at mine.
I see you even added your bamboo all of a sudden. Nice job. Waylon, you're rolling.
Mine.
So cute.
I put some hearts by it to make it look like it's cute.
I'm sending a
then
heart out to
then-
everyone here.
Miss Proctor, instead of your nose, I made my own nose and I made it a heart.
That was good thinking. I like that idea.
I can't.
Okay, just wait a sec. At the end, she's gonna want to see everybody, okay? She already saw yours once.
You guys are doing a wonderful job. Keep up the good work, everyone. All right, I'm going to mix pink to make my paws. If we look at my little example that I'm going with, the panda has one big paw pad at the bottom, kind of like a jelly bean shape, and then he's got his little toes. So I'm going to paint 4 little toes and then the big paw pad. I think Miss Finneran asked us earlier how we make pink, and to make pink, you need white and a little bit of red. So if you're making pink paw pads, go ahead and mix up your pink. I'm gonna spotlight myself again so you can see me if it helps. I have my paper plate. I'm gonna find another space on my paper plate. Let me scoot the pan over so I don't mess that up. Good, and some of you already did this step. Remember, you can go at your own pace, boys and girls. You're doing a wonderful job. You're your own artist. You're doing such a great job. I don't need a lot of pink, So I don't need to scoop out too much paint. Most of the rest of this paint, like I said, if it's okay with your family, you can save it and recap it and then do something else with it. All right, I need red.
I can use it for my new pottery wheel that I got.
Yeah, that's a great idea. You can paint your little ceramic things that you make, your little pottery things.
Go ahead.
Miss Proctor,
What?
look at mine.
Let me see. Let me scroll through so I can see. Oh, such a good job. I love it. Look at all those colors. It's the most colorful one out
Wow.
there.
That's nice.
Very fun. That's the best part of painting, right? Everyone has their own style. If we all painted the exact same thing, it wouldn't be very exciting.
boring.
No, it would be so boring. All right, so I'm going to paint the big part of the bottom of the paw here, just kind of making up a shape. Kind of looks like a jelly bean.
This is mine.
Let me scroll through again and see you guys. Oh, look at all that fur. It looks like somebody scruffed up his little his fur there and gave him a big old hug. All right, what did I say? There were 4 little toes on there.
Yes.
So I'm going to make 4 little ovals. 1, 2, 3, 4. You guys probably already knew, but pandas have some serious claws too. If you really want it to be realistic, you can add some nails on your panda.
Miss Proctor,
Yeah.
look at mine.
Let me scroll through. Give me a second.
Or you wear short shirts.
Oh, hold on. I'm getting there. Oh yeah, look at that. I like the bow on top.
I accidentally made a heart.
Very cute. 1, 2.
Miss Proctor,
What? It's okay if it looks a little wonky. There's no right way to paint something like this.
Miss Proctor,
But
can I show you mine?
yep, anybody who wants to can show off. I'm off the spotlight. So if you want
Like
to
I
show
did
off, you
like
can.
a little, I did like a little cute little detail.
Oh,
Like,
look at that.
look.
Kenny. Tell us about your detail. Nice job,
So-
Skylar.
Can I show you when I say it?
Yeah, you can show it. Hold it up again.
So hold on. So I put this one like a little shorter. I mean these 3 are a little shorter, and like a little detail to these ones. Like I had black dots in the middle of the foot.
Yeah, I definitely see the little dots there. Your feet have a lot of personality, don't they? These
Yeah.
are super
Oh
cute.
no, it's dripping. I'm gonna set it down so it doesn't drip.
All right. Yeah, look at the bamboo. Yeah, be careful, you boys and girls. You definitely don't want to drip. Look at that, Waylon. All right, let's do a show off in a couple of seconds. I'm going to take one more picture in case anyone has to leave early. Get ready for a panda show off. If it's drippy, be careful.
And a show off.
All right, let's do panda show off, and I'm going to count down from 5. Are you guys ready?
But
5.
after this,
4.
are we leaving?
Well, I'm going to paint one more thing. I still need to paint my bamboo, but boys and girls, if you and your family need to leave early, you can. Okay, but we have one more step to do if you're able to stay. So panda show off in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah, look at all these pandas.
Look at this incomplete panda.
It's coming along, Miss Jordan. It looks really
look
good.
at it.
Here's birthday.
I'm catching
Good job,
up.
everybody.
Very good
Thank
job,
you.
everybody.
Good job to you.
Yeah.
Miss Proctor,
What?
I made a red panda.
Oh, that was a good idea. I kind of forgot about a red panda.
This is fun.
Camera.
All right, there we go. We're good.
This is
All
fun.
Look at mine, Miss Proctor.
I think all of you are doing a wonderful job. I like
Good
the red panda. That's
job.
pretty cool.
Look,
right.
Mommy.
Boys and girls, we're about to move on to the last step. So if you're painting the background with me, some of you did your own thing, and remember, that's totally fine. But if you're working with me, I want you to get ready. We're going to paint bamboo to go in the background. So pandas eat bamboo, I think, and I could be wrong, somebody can fact check me here, but I think pandas pretty much only eat bamboo. They need to eat a lot of bamboo all day long. And they just sit there and they chew it, and that's kind of like all they do all day long. So let's give our panda something to eat. To make the
Oh,
bamboo,
Miss
I'm,
Proctor.
oh, Leah, hold on for a second so we can get ready for the next part, okay? I do want to hear what you have to say, but just not yet. So right now, we're going to make a nice dark green to show the bamboo is sticking out closer to us than the background. You guys already remember how to make green. So if you're making bamboo, let's make another green, but make it darker this time. We need yellow and blue. So get your brush and clean it out. Mine's really dirty from all that black paint, so I really need to clean it carefully. Since I want this to be darker, I can add a little extra blue. What?
You have mine.
Yep, I'll look at yours in a second. Hold on. All right. So blue and yellow makes green. Scoop of yellow. I'm gonna add a couple of scoops because I feel like I got too much blue. All right, and then the fun part is mixing it up.
Where's mom? Mom, can you come now? I want to show.
Okay, so if you made your darker green, have your wide paintbrush, and we're going to paint some vertical lines on our canvas to be the pieces of bamboo. So here's my practice one again. I'll show you. When I practiced, I did a couple of pieces of bamboo growing on one side and a couple of growing on the other side. Some of the bamboo might kind of go behind your ear or behind your panda, so be careful if you get close to your panda. Bamboo grows thick and straight up and down, and it can also have little leaves. So let's paint some bamboo lines if you're doing this part with me. And then you can also paint some grass with your green. So my piece is going to grow from here up. I'm just using the wide part of my brush to paint a nice straight line. Now, if it gets a little wobbly, that's fine. Bamboo is a plant. It could be wobbly too. All right, that looks good. I'm gonna go all the way to the top. Bamboo can grow to be really, really tall. You guys have probably seen bamboo in the woods before. We have bamboo that grows around here. I'm getting close to his foot, so I need to slow down and go around.
Miss Proctor, I only put hearts and now I can't do bamboo.
That's okay. If you did something else, then you probably won't be doing this stuff with us, everyone. That's fine.
Miss
I
Proctor,
wanted bamboo. What?
We want everybody to
what?
be unique.
Yeah, absolutely, Miss Jordan. What's up?
I don't have I don't have a bear in my yard, but I have bamboo in my yard.
Good. I hope you don't have a bear in your yard. That would be just crazy, you know. But bamboo would be okay.
Here's a little bit of black for the.
So remember, if you paint bamboo going behind your panda, this is going to be tricky. You have to really slow down when you get close to his body. You don't want to have to repaint the whole thing. But this piece of bamboo did go behind my panda. He's in front. So you can only see parts of it. His ear is blocking that part. His little cheek is blocking this part. I don't really have any more room for bamboo over here, and I don't want it to look too crazy. So I'm going to add just a piece of bamboo on this side. Maybe this one's kind of leaning. Maybe he's about to eat it because it's getting close to him. He's going to pull it down.
Miss Proctor,
What?
you're making minutes. Can I show you my picture?
Let's do a show off in a couple of minutes. Okay.
Okay.
Everyone keep working. We'll do one more
I
show
just-
off when we're almost done.
I'm gonna add like a leaf. I'm gonna add like some leaves to the details.
Great idea. I was just going to say that too. In the picture that I'm looking at, you
I'm
can
reading
see
mine today.
some leaves coming off the bamboo
Like, look at mine.
and some grass. Hold on. Remember,
The
we'll do a show. Hold on.
The bamboo is like right there.
We'll do a show off in a second so everyone can see it. Okay.
Okay.
Miss Proctor,
What?
Mine just says Bessie.
my bear looks like a koala now.
Why do you think it changed? What made it look like a koala? Is he extra furry?
Like really gray.
Oh, koalas are pretty cool too. I think
That's
they eat.
fine.
I think they eat eucalyptus.
Delilah said hers is blind, which it is.
Oh boy.
Hi, Lincoln. Hi, Lincoln.
Hi.
You guys check out where your panda's sitting too. You need some grass down there. You can use your brush to make some nice little vertical strokes. Some of the grass might be in front of the panda, like covering his little foot up like that. So you can use both of your greens here and kind of mix it up. If you still have any of the light green, you might have some light green grass, dark green grass. Grass doesn't have to just grow straight up and down. Make some diagonal grass. Some pieces might be longer than others.
Miss Proctor,
Your skinny brush. What?
Miss Proctor, I love you.
Thank you. I love you too. You guys are doing a wonderful job. Keep up the good work.
Grass could be squiggly too.
Yeah, it might be squiggly, especially if it gets out of control, right? All right, I've got a nice grassy field, some bamboo. I might add a couple of leaves to my bamboo. And there's one more thing I want to do with the bamboo in a minute.
I finished my background panda, so I'm just kind of watching you.
Yeah, that's okay. And you can kind of look at your friends too. I know I'm on the spotlight, so you can't really see everyone, but we'll do a show off in a couple of minutes. We're almost out of time, you guys. But if we didn't get all the way done, you and your family can sit and keep painting or add things or change things. I have some green paint left, so I'm going to make a couple of leaves coming off of my bamboo.
It makes sense because I go to bed in a minute.
I know, I'm getting close to my bedtime too. I'm getting worn out over here. Should I just spend the night at school? What do you guys think?
I don't think so, Miss Proctor.
No, I should go home, Miss Jordan.
Joy wants you to come home.
You know what? Baby's already asleep, so.
Oh, okay.
Miss Proctor,
What?
are you at your house painting or the school?
I'm at the school. If I was at home, I'd probably be distracted. I'd play with my dog. I'd go kiss the baby. I wouldn't be painting. I'd be doing a million other things. I'd be washing dishes.
I know the feeling.
Mm-hmm.
The school is still open right now?
Yeah. There's a lot to do in the school.
I did not know that.
Sometimes you have after like school things.
Yep.
Like this.
You're right. Sometimes there are after school things and we need the building for that. Plus our building service people are doing a great job cleaning up the school for us, keeping it nice and fresh. All right, I'm going to do one more thing to my painting and then we'll get ready for another show off. On bamboo, bamboo grows in little segments. So each segment kind of gets broken up and there's a curve, like a line here showing you each chunk of the bamboo. So if you want to kind of make it look more realistic or shiny, we can add some white details. Of course, you don't have to do this part, but some of you actually already did it when you made your bamboo. So I'm going to get some white paint and add a couple of little curved lines up and down my bamboo just to show how it grows. So I cleaned my little brush and I have my white paint. And I'm not going to make it a straight line because the bamboo isn't flat. The bamboo is curved like a can. So my line needs to be kind of like a smiley face. I'm going to show that the bamboo is curved. So little smiley face there. Little one. I'm just making them up. I'm going to put one there. Maybe one down here. I'm using a curve to show how the bamboo grows. Maybe I'll paint some white spots on the side of the bamboo. Bamboo is kind of slick. It might be shiny. So I'm adding these white streaks to show that it's maybe a little bit shiny. It might be wet. This bamboo in the background, I'm going to give it a couple little smiley face curves to show how the bamboo grows. I have one more piece over here. Then you can sit back and look at your artwork for a minute and think, what else do you want to add? Do you want to add more bamboo? Do you want more grass? Do you want to paint your name on here and hang it up in your room? You are the artist too. You could get a nice color of paint and sign the bottom. You could write the year on the bottom so you can look back and remember how you painted when you were this old or when you were in, when you were in the grade that you were in. Make your painting unique. A lot of you are already doing that.
Miss Proctor.
What?
I did polka dots on mine.
That's very unique.
Miss Proctor,
What?
look at mine. Like I put two, so I add some red and I put like some hearts on the cheeks.
Yeah, I saw
And-
some people doing cheek stuff. That's cute.
And I also got two paintbrushes from me and I put some white on both of them and I flickered it and look. It looks
Oh,
like shiny.
you did some splatter paint stuff, huh? No, I don't
Yeah.
recommend that, family, so it's not my fault. I did mention that.
That's cute.
Miss Proctor,
But
I got 2 in my set, so I still have a leftover one that I can do later.
how exciting. And I feel like I saw someone that changed their picture into like a cat. So you could always make your picture, look at that one down there. Is that Lincoln's or is that Delilah's? Very cool. I like how you outlined everything. Yeah, so you could always change your design too. All right, boys and girls, let's do one more good show off in about a minute. Now you don't need to be done, but in 1 minute, we're gonna do one more show off and I'm gonna take a picture so I can share it with Mr. Hoffman and Miss Clark, who helped put all this together. So cute. I'm very proud of all of you. These look good. Let me zoom in on a couple of people so I can see them better.
Miss Proctor,
What?
I was thinking about adding like nails.
Oh, on your panda?
Yeah.
That's a good idea. It would be pretty realistic. You know, they have those big paws. Let's see Emily up close.
I will.
Ooh, hello, panda. Very cute.
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth.
Look at, oh, he's eating some bamboo. What a good idea. Hungry panda. All right, let's see. Look at this. Oh, and you've got your name all over it. Isn't that wonderful? That's special for you, Rosario. Nice job, girl.
Hi, Miss Proctor.
Hi. That would look great hanging up on your wall in your house. Look at, oh boy, look at the little bow. So cute.
Look at mine now.
Hello, panda.
I don't like. It's cute. Yeah, I was trying to make it like nails like that.
I see some spots on this panda.
But I
Nice
think they had like
job.
5, 6. So I don't know.
Excuse me, is this king panda over here or queen panda?
Miss Proctor, how do you like my panda? I splattered mine all over the place.
Skylar, your panda is like the fanciest one out here. I didn't know we were painting crowns, you know?
I like it,
Miss
Skylar.
Proctor,
I
look
do
at
too.
mine.
All right, let me remove the spotlight and we can all kind of see. You guys are doing such a fabulous job. All right, panda show off is coming up. I'm going to count down from 10 and I'm going to get ready to take one more panda picture. So put your final touches on.
Miss
All
Proctor,
right,
I
if it's
added
wet, be
nails.
careful. You added nails. Oh, I see. Look at all those nails. Hold on, we're gonna have to spotlight that if you can't already see
And
it.
Miss Proctor,
Everybody watch out for this panda right here.
and for mine, I added like splatters of every color paint, so I
Well,
know what color paints I use.
I hope that your table isn't crazy like mine.
We have a little like it's
Like a mat or
shower
something?
curtain down.
Good.
Miss
All right, you guys,
Proctor, do you like that?
I love all of, oh, look at that white one. Look at that.
I added a flower. I'm working on the body.
Are you guys ready for panda show off? The last picture I'm gonna take, and I'm gonna share this one with Mr. Hoffman, so make it good, okay? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Panda time. Awesome. And if you have it on gallery view, check out all your friends' pandas. These are super cute.
They all look
Aw.
amazing.
Let's look at the Gatewood crew over here. Look at all, we have 3 little pandas over here.
Cute.
Wow.
And a bow tie. Look at that. Oh, I'm super impressed.
Callie, I need some leaves. Can you help me out tomorrow?
Oh, some extracurricular work.
I
Huh?
got you covered, Miss Jordan. I got you.
Thank you.
All right, you guys, put yourselves on mute for a minute, and then we'll get ready to say goodbye. So you finished your painting or you're finishing it. Find somewhere safe in your house to let it dry that it's not going to get in the way, maybe up on a shelf or on your table. Your family can tell you where a good place is. Clean your paintbrushes out if you want to keep them. They're still good. Like I said, you might want to cap up your paint if it's okay with your family. If not, cap it up before you throw it away anyway, just so it doesn't spill everywhere. Wipe your area if you're like me and you made a mess. Hopefully you didn't get too messy. All right, you guys, if you remember how to go into the reactions, go to your reactions and give me a thumbs up or a heart or show me how you enjoyed your paint night. I'm going to do a party sign because I had a good time talking with you guys and painting. Awesome. Nice work. I'm glad you guys could make it to the meeting. Thank you for coming in. Let's all unmute and say goodbye in a second. Are you ready?
Oh, I didn't do my reaction.
Miss Jordan, get with the program here. You need to give us a party sign or something.
Oh, I don't have my students here to help me.
You forgot like me, didn't you?
Exactly.
Go to
All right.
It'll-
If anybody wants to unmute and say goodbye to the whole group, you can.
Bye.
Thanks for coming out.
Good work.